What other foods do you recommend besides just the heavy metal? And by the way, like that is one of the big things I think that really changed my health was the heavy metal detox. I do it every single day religiously, and the celery juice too. But what are some of the other foods that you recommend for, say, general health, dropping the antiviral load down, and just helping people start to? Because all the information's in these books. But what are some of the big things you can recommend right now?
Well, just bringing your fats down. That's the whole thing. So if you're an animal protein guy, keto guy, paleo guy, whatever, and maybe you don't have a tag, you're just, trying to eat healthy. You're trying to eat a balanced diet. Maybe you're intuitively eating. Maybe you're eating moderation. Whatever like belief system that somehow absorbed your mind, like you got in there. Whatever it is, you want to lower your fats. You want to bring your fats down. So I would take dairy products out. They're high in fat. I would take eggs out, high in fat. And dairy and eggs feed bugs. So if you're somebody dealing with a symptom or condition, you want that out. You want gluten out, of course. But see, somebody out there in the audience might say, oh, well, wait a minute. There's a lot of guys that know about gluten. So medical medium's not saying anything interesting. Actually, no. I'm the only guy that said gluten feeds pathogens. And the pathogens are making people sick, not the gluten.
Hmm.
And nobody knew gluten fed bugs. They didn't know that. And that's how it works. So you want to get gluten out. And, for instance, celiac. Gluten isn't what creates a celiac condition or a problem with celiac. It's the bugs that no one knows about that are creating your inflammation in your celiac. And those bugs are feeding off of gluten, you see? That simple, simple truth right there can get someone to really heal. I mean, this is amazing when you have the answers. And it's not good, like I said, I'm not special, I'm not a smart guy. It's only because the information comes. But the bottom line is, like the celery juice is great. That's a great way to heal. You got your heavy metal detox, but these are just a couple of tools, and you really need to read, cleanse to heal. But taking out the dairy products, taking out the eggs, taking out the gluten for sure, and then lowering the fats as well. And you have to know with the celery juice kills pathogens. So it's killing bugs. It's an herbal medicine that's killing bugs, restoring your hydrochloric acid. You know what happens to a lot of guys? They
No.
get the acid reflux,
Oh yeah.
right? You
Yep.
hear, they get the acid reflux. They get the bloat. I mean, there's guys working out in the gym and they're bloated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean,
Yeah.
even if they don't have a lot of fat around their waist, they're bloated. And
Yeah.
a lot of guys aren't there yet. They're not bloated, but it doesn't mean they won't be when they're 40 or 50.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys get bloated, and because their bile weakens inside their liver weakens, their bile weakens, their hydrochloric acid weakens inside their stomach, their HCl, their glands burn out inside their stomach, and celery juice brings that back, brings your liver back. It brings your bile reserves back in your liver. It brings your HCl back in your stomach. It's helpful for killing bugs that create diverticulitis. It helps by killing bugs that create colitis. But science research doesn't know bugs create colitis. But if you read the medical medium books, you'll learn what bugs create colitis, what bugs create diverticulitis, what bugs create these conditions. And that celery juice is knocking those bugs out. That's how men heal when they're using celery juice. That's just one thing right there. But lowering your fats, and hey, look, if you're on a keto diet, you already know you're on the high fat diet. And I'm not trying to throw anybody off their game if they love their keto diet, but it's good whether you're vegan keto, plant-based keto, animal protein keto, it's good to lower the fats. That's why I'm not about all plant-based, you know what I mean? This isn't about trying to get your animal protein guys onto plant-based, and that's it. I want everybody to know that in the audience. It has nothing to do with that. And I'm not trying to get the plant-based crowd on the animal protein. I'm trying to say you guys just need to lower the fats so you can get more mineral salts from celery juice. So you could get more nutrients, more antivirals from your foods. Bring your fats down so you can get the metals out. You can't get metals out. You can't stop your dementia down the road if your fats are through the roof, if your diet is so high in the fats and the oils, if you're putting too much almond butter and too much peanut butter in your smoothies and you're doing too much soy and you're doing eggs and you're doing too much animal meat and you're doing all this fat. And what's happening is you're thickening up your blood, you're weakening your liver, and then your metals are staying in the brain and they're just starting to oxidize and all of that. And so when you bring these fattier foods down and you lower them down, you're able to get rid of metals. You're able to use tools like celery juice and get rid of. You're able to use the heavy metal detox smoothies and other things, other tools like in the medical medium, arena, and you can drop down those bugs and drop down those metals. Get the liver working. Get your blood a little thinner. Don't have a heart attack. Keep your prostate working and functioning for years to come. Like just making sure you get your, you really do the anti-aging, not just you know, like really do the anti-aging. So yeah.